Alrighty people, it's Tuesday afternoon, almost said Thursday afternoon, but that would have been a lie. I've been awake for about, I don't even know what friggin' time it is right now. Fuck's sakes, it's almost 3. I've been awake since 2. Just went downstairs, let the dog out, and had a coffee, and I'm currently still drinking my coffee, got a little bit left. Just been watching some YouTubes and chillaxing at the computer before I gotta go to work. Still having this fucked up problem with YouTube with auto mode, but apparently a lot of people are having the problem, but whatever. Anyway, without further ado, welcome to my vlog. So it seems I got pretty good response from the whole Chester ordeal. Should I take Chester or not? And a lot of people are like, yeah dude, get the cat, get the cat, get the cat. So this Friday I'm probably going to get Chester, and then we're going to see how that goes over. Oreo should get along with him, no problem. One thing I gotta do though is I gotta get Oreo groomed. Fuck's sakes. Puppy's getting poop stuck to his bum again. Yup. So tonight when I get home I want to give him a bath and then set up my table up here, get him on the table, and I'm going to brush him down, try and take off as much fur as possible with the brushes. Because he's got a lot of loose fur, he's been blowing up a lot. So I'm going to brush him down and then probably pass the vacuum, clean up the floors so that there's no more puppy puff anywhere. And then go from there. So I'll do that when I get home from work tonight, and do a quick little cleanup and throw down some that shit that I use. It's like a powdery stuff. You put it on the carpet and it deodorizes and disinfects the carpet and stuff and whatever. And get puppy all cleaned up too, so I got a busy night ahead of me when I get home, so that should be fun. But we got to go to work soon. I got to check the mail too to see if my package showed up, because I'm still expecting a package from FastTech, also known as Slow Tech. That's what the guys in the vaping forum call it. Because they'll usually go on there and buy stuff for vaping, but it's stuff they don't need but want, and it doesn't matter when it shows up because they don't need it to vape. When they get it, they're all happy. So that's like what I ended up buying on there was USB pass-throughs for, basically it's just like, here's your battery, take the battery off, attach a wire from where my finger ends down, so you got your button, your battery, or your handle, and a wire coming off it that plugs into your computer, and yeah, you know, just vape away. So pretty cool. I'm just waiting for those to show up. I gotta check the mail, see if that's in yet, but who knows, because apparently FastTech is the slowest shipping service on the market. So I don't know where they got their name from, but it's the way she goes. Do you see what I see? Look at this. There's a parcel in my mailbox. Let's go get it. I'm so excited. I don't know if it's from Yellick or if it's from FastTech or what. So let's go take a peek and see who it's from and go from there. Holy shit, it's from FastTech. Unbelievable. Well, I was thinking about doing an unboxing of this one here for the tech channel, but because it has a weird smell to it, I'm going to crack into it right now. Alrighty, so this is what we got from FastTech. 5 of these USB pass-through jobbies that I was just talking about. 5 EVOD BCC heads. 1 dripper bottle with the syringe guy onto it. Not sure why they sent me that, I didn't order that. 100 milliliters of vanilla. Not sure what the nicotine content is of this, but it's by a company called Decang. Yep. And a 100 milliliter bottle of mixed fruit. Once again, they didn't mark down the nicotine content. So, right on. So there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that sweet? 5 of these pass-throughs. Now, people are saying do not plug them into your computer because apparently it'll blow up your USB port due to the amperage draw. So, yeah. What I'm probably going to do is use like one of these jobbies with the USB plug. Obviously not this one here because it's European, but maybe plug it into that, and then I can have it sitting at my computer over here, so when I'm playing video games I can just take a chatch whenever I need a chatch, and then it'll be good to go. So that's my battle plan. Yeah. Alrighty, we are ready for work. So I'm just gonna grab my friggin' guy here, and I want to put a different canister on this one here because I got some now that I can do that with. Frig yeah. So let's do that. There, look at that sweet device. Hell yeah. Silver on silver. That looks mint. Yep, it sure does. And it doesn't vape too bad either. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Well, we gotta go to work, get this shift over with, now that we're actually feeling somewhat capable of doing so. And we'll go there and get this shift over with, frig yeah. Also, one of those pass-throughs in one of those tanks is for Adrian. Promised him I'd give him one, so that I will do. Also need to grab this hard drive. 1 second. I almost need to set up a charging station for charging all my devices, because well, that's the whole reason why I bought that USB hub, was for that. But anyway, we'll talk more about that in the car. Well, let's go. Oh, I really should have pulled my wipers off the windscreen yesterday. They're all frozen over, and as you can tell, they're not exactly working well because there's ice holding parts off the window. And for freak's sakes, that's like I was telling Adrian, what they need to do for cars, especially for us Canadians, is when you turn off the car, have something engaged, like a motor or something, just to lift the wiper about an inch off the window, just to protect your wiper blades, just something like that. Like, I might get crafty and invent something that'll detect low voltage, as in when you turn off the car and it goes from 4 volts on the 12 volt rail back down to 12 volts. The moment it detects that, it basically engages a stepper motor just to lift the friggin' thing up, or even have a toggle switch in the car or something. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some thinking and some plotting a way how I can build it where it's not putting constant draw on the battery. Yep. But it'd be nice if cars had something built in to control the wiper when it's turned off, like when your car's turned off, like to lift it just an inch. That's all I'm asking for, 1 inch off of the windscreen. God, I'm really liking this mixed fruit decaying juice. It's really tasty. It does taste like sweet tarts, but I think it might be nicotine free. I can't tell. Like, it's good. It's good. I think this battery needs a charge though. Doesn't feel like she can be all she can be. But anyway, so a lot of people keep saying that Deal Extreme is quicker shipping than FastTech, and I beg to differ, because to me it looks like they both came in the exact same time. They both took 27 days to come in. So what I'm gonna do is, I got an order set up over at FastTech, I got an order set up over at Deal Extreme. So what I'm planning on doing is, I'm gonna basically put both orders in at the same time, and we're gonna see which one gets to the house first, because I'm really curious. God, that juice is smooth. I can't wait to try the vanilla now, because this one here has good flavor and everything. Maybe the decaying vanilla is really good. And for those 100 milliliter bottles, you'll not believe how much I paid. It was like 10 bucks for 100 mil. Sure, it takes, what the fuck did I just see there? Anyway, sure, it takes forever for it to show up at your house, but you know, you don't buy from FastTech or Deal Extreme for stuff you need tomorrow. You literally buy from FastTech or Deal Extreme for stuff that you want but don't need right away. That's why, like, if I decide to get into mechanical mods and rebuildable atomizers, I'll buy from FastTech because it's cheaper, because it's not something I need tomorrow. Alright, giddy up, guys. Canada rental cottage.cat. Oh, okay. Rent a cottage today. Skidadoosh. Fuck, I'm loving this fruit. This is delicious. Can't wait for my can vape order to come in, because I ordered a bunch of those cardos so I can rebuild that other cardo tank. What am I going to use it on? I have no idea, but I'd like to rebuild it. So now I got enough juice to last me a long time. I got 200 mils, 100 mil of friggin' fruit and 100 mil of friggin' vanilla. Like, I got enough to last me a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Even though I might give away some of the fruit, I'm probably going to give some to Jules. I'm going to fill up a 30 mil bottle of it, give her that, go with her spare battery that I'm giving her, and her spare cardo tank. Actually, I might give her one of these tanks instead of that cardo tank, because that cardo tank's kind of kife. And at least I know these coils here I can rebuild. So when she does burn through a coil, I can easily, you know, just take it, give her another one, and rebuild it. I was watching a couple videos last night, a freaking old classic video by Grim Green. He's a big-time vapor, right? And he's rebuilding the Pro Tank coil, and he had absolutely no idea what he was doing and stuff. You could tell it was his first time trying it, just like how it's gonna be my first time trying it, my first time trying to rebuild. I will not film it because I also have no idea what I'm doing, but I got a general concept of what I'm doing. Like, I know how to put it all back together and how it works and everything, but oh, for fuck's sakes. Oh, for fuck's sakes. No. No, no, no. There's a fucking train coming, isn't there? Well, if there's a train coming, why? I don't want to be in this lane anymore. Okay, we're gonna have to use evasive maneuvers, people. You ready for this shit? Ready for this illegal evasive? Let's wait for it. Wait for it. Too close. Wait for it. Evasive maneuvers. Launch X-Wing fighters. I wasn't the only one doing evasive maneuvers. I don't know what the cock's going on down there, but we'll take the long way to work to avoid it. Maybe the train derailed, maybe there's a well, it doesn't make sense because the train's after the lights at the mall, so it can't be the train derailing. It's got to be somebody fucked up and crashed. It's got to be an accident. Like, I've never seen the highway this backed up and busy. This is kind of ridiculous, and there's no traffic coming my way. Like, you haven't seen a car pass us, well, except for that one, but there hasn't been many. Okay, well, here comes another one. But there hasn't been many cars passing, so it's got to be a pretty big fender bender. Maybe a transport got cocked over or something. Bud, you should have turned. But all I know is it's 3:46 p.m. I gotta be at work for 4. I may be a tad bit late, so we might have to drive like an animal. Speaking of driving like an animal, yeah, I never mentioned it in my vlog for the past couple days. Freaking Paul Walker died, eh? Holy shit. I guess now we'll never find out what the fuck, why the fuck the floorboard fell out of his car when he had danger to manifold. But seriously, like, that's pretty insane. And of all the ways to die, dies in a car crash, hitting a tree. Like, I know the guy was a good driver, and apparently he wasn't the one driving, it was his friend driving, who also died in the car crash. I guess he lost control of the vehicle and fed her to a tree, and, well, hopefully they died on impact, and it wasn't a suffering death, you know what I mean? Like, that would suck to be in the car alive, feeling your body slowly burn. Like, fuck, that would blow big times. But, oh, thanks for jaywalking there, toots. We don't have things to do. Don't worry about it. Your Facebook life's more important. But, holy fuck, there's traffic jams everywhere, for fuck's sakes. Oh, should I call in work and tell them I'm gonna be late? Because, nobody in this goddamn town can fucking drive? Like, the light's green, and everybody's just sitting here loving the brake. One problem with winter driving, people are goofs. God, I'm loving this fucking berry. I might order a whole bunch more of this from Decang just because it's so damn tasty. Look at these guys just fucking cutting off the other lane of traffic. Like, fuck you, we got things. Holy shit. Unbelievable. Let's say, where the hell's my camera? Dude, you're recording with your camera. Smarten up.
Driving like an animal, oots, oots, gotta go to work.
My poor MVP2 needs a charge. She's glowing red now. Means super low voltage, but ready to shut down. But yeah, I definitely want to get into like rebuilding coils for these EVODs and the Pro Tank, because that's always fun. It's always nice to build something and then vape on it and go, yeah, I made that happen, you know? And a lot of people have been saying that the EVODs and the Pro Tanks generally benefit from a rebuildable coil, soft flavor wick, you know? Get rid of that flavor wick. Holy shit, transports aren't supposed to be going down this street. I thought this street was like no big trucks.
I don't make the rules, I just break the rules. Driving like an animal, gotta get to friggin' work.
Why are you stopping? There's no reason for you to stop except if you're turning.
Pew, 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 pew.
Oh man, today's gonna be one of those days. Well, I'm glad I got my order from FastTech finally. That's like, I didn't think that was ever gonna show up, so that's pretty awesome. It's almost like one of those things where you gotta order it and forget that you ordered it. Oh, and by the way, I did try the USB pass-through on my computer. I felt brave, and it works fine at 3.6 volts. So I guess if I don't crank her up to the 4.8 volts, I won't blow up in my face. So, bonus! Mind you, the USB ports on the XPS 8300 are 1 amp output, so that might be okay, but I will never run them at a 2 amp output or at 4.6 volts. God, this is awesome. Please tell me you're turning down the street and you're not parking. Oh, thank you, transport. That's another game I need to get back into. Apparently it changed a lot. It was Euro Truck Simulator. Apparently there's been a bunch of updates and they got licensing for real truck names and shit. So like, it's no longer called a Majestic now, they're called Mercedes. And there's actually named trucks now, like they're properly named. So that's pretty awesome. And I haven't played that game in fuck forever. So I got a bunch of shit I gotta throw up to the game channel. Tonight when I get home, I kind of want to play some story mode Grand Theft Auto because I need to play a bunch of those. And I want to beat that fucking game, for fuck's sakes. You know? I got that one I want to beat. I got Mafia 2 I want to beat. All the other ones are sandbox games. You can't really beat them. You just play them until you get sick and tired of them and uninstall them. Plus I want to do a Sims campaign for the gaming channel. The Life of Asshat. And yeah, I just got a bunch of shit that I want to get done. And there's no time to do it in. But anyway, we're at work. About friggin' time, son of a bitch. Better late than never, I always say, so... oh, frig sakes, almost threw up. But let's go inside and get this shift over with, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Peace the friggin'. People, freedom. The night is done. What a friggin' shift. Just bullshit. Anyway, well, let's go home, because we need to. Alright people, well, we're home, and Adrian just came over actually because I promised him one of those USB pass-throughs and a tank, and I gave him some juices, so he's good to go with that. Probably gonna go home and hook it all up and test it out and give her stank. So I need to get this dog ready to be washed, but there's something I really wanted to talk about first that really peeves me off big times. So, you know, normally when you buy something, or not buy something, when you get like a subscription for like internet or cable TV or whatever the frig, you normally get a set payment date, right? Like every month on December, on the 15th, we'll be withdrawing X amount of dollars from your account. Tell me that's not poop. Why is there a leaf in my room? Frig sakes. Anyway, so they withdraw X amount of dollars every so often from your account, bada bing, bada bam. Well, how would you feel if the company says, yeah, we're going to take the money out on this day, but then take it out 5 days earlier? And that's what's been happening with me and my ISP, my internet service provider. They say they're going to take it out on the 7th, but they actually take it out, well, frig, last month they took it out October 30th. The month before that, they took it out September 28th. Like, it's supposed to come out on the 7th of every month. And that is not the case. So I raised a formal complaint about this with my boss and said, you know, what the frig? Why is this happening? Why are you guys taking the money out early? Still waiting for a response. Hopefully I get one tomorrow. And now I understand why some of our customers at work miss their payments. Because there are people out there who do live paycheck to paycheck, you know, where they say, okay, well, this paycheck, this is coming out, this is coming out, this is coming out, and this is coming out. So they make sure to have all the items ready to go. Problem is when you get frigged over and they pull an extra item out that they shouldn't pull out, that cocks over the program big times. So it literally burns my ass when that happens, but what can you do, right? What can you do? Well, I got all my vaping gear today, which is awesome. My FastTech order came in. Found out I ordered on November 7th, came in December 3rd. Not bad turnaround, not bad turnaround. So 4 weeks, you'll get your products from FastTech. Same about as Deal Extreme. I'm tempted to do that test where I put in the order and see if they both arrive same time or off or whatever. You know, just to see if there is a difference or not. I think what I might start doing is, well, I've already have. I have an order. I found a great deal at FastTech for these, the batteries like these, right? But they have the twist on the bottom for variable voltage. Kinda like this jobby, where it has the voltage meter on the bottom. Well, they have a great deal on a bunch of them, so I'm thinking about buying a bunch of those and getting some more stuff to make juices and stuff, and then, you know, have a supply here so I can sell to my friends at a cheaper price. This tank needs to be cleaned. Big times. Holy, is she ever frazzled. Yup. And luckily cleaning these things is super easy too. All you need is some of this shit and a glass. I normally just disassemble my tanks, throw everything into the glass except for the coil, and swivel it around in some frickin' just like stir it around in the alcohol for about a minute, put it all back together, and the friggin' thing runs like day one. Like, it just runs mint. And because that's 99% alcohol, let me say, it just evaporates really fast from the surface of the item. You can wipe it down if you want. I normally just let it sit and air dry, and then it's fine. It's fine to go. So, but anyway, people, I don't think anything else is going on tonight. I gotta wash this thing because he fucking stinks. And then I gotta dry this thing because he fucking stinks. And I gotta clip his bum because the poop is sticking to his bum, which adds to the stink. Look at him. He doesn't realize what's about to happen. He's got poop on his bum still. Fuck. So I'm gonna have to deal with all that. I really don't want to film it because it could be hectic, it could be crazy, or it could be awesome. But anyway, that's what I'm gonna do tonight. Clean him up, give him a brushing, and go from there. So if you like today's video, click that like button. Questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.